It's destination Florida for Formula One's 77th different race venue and the inaugural Miami Grand Prix. First practice and the first chance for drivers to try out F1's newest track. Valtteri Bottas got a snap of oversteer that ended his session early, the flying fin hitting the barriers at the Marina section, damaging the rear of his Alfa Romeo. Red Bull's Max Verstappen had a bit of a close call with the barriers exiting turn 16.
I literally touched the wall and trying to get down the exit.
Yuki Tsunoda had a similar incident at the same place, and also spun his AlphaTauri at turn 8, the Japanese driver one of several to struggle with the Virgin circuit. The section between turns 13 and 16 caught quite a few out, Sergio Perez taking a big chunk of curb and doing his floor no good at all, and Fernando Alonso losing the rear of his Alpine. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz was giving no quarter, going side by side with the Haas of Mick Schumacher, the German forced to take to the runoff. However, the Spaniard later suffered a puncture after spinning through turn 4, a snap of oversteer seemingly to blame. After his disappointing finishes in the previous 2 races, Sainz will be looking to get his championship challenge back on track this weekend. Turn 1 was another area that proved tricky for some, Alfa Romeo's Guan Yu Zhou going deep into the runoff and Charles Leclerc spinning his Ferrari. George Russell had to be quick on the brakes in the pit lane as Alpine released Esteban Ocon out of the garage.
Very close call.
It was a decent session for the Briton, his best time on the red-ringed rubber good enough for P2 as the flag fell. But there was the familiar scarlet hue at the very top, as Leclerc put in the quickest lap of the session, a 1 minute 31.098, the benchmark for this newest of F1 circuits. The Red Bull pairing of Verstappen and Perez 3rd and 4th fastest, with Pierre Gasly a very respectable P5 ahead of Sainz, and Alex Albon with a terrific P7 for Williams. A frustrating session for Lewis Hamilton saw the 7-time champion only P8 ahead of Kevin Magnussen and Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger causing the Dane some distress late on as he exited the pit lane close to the Haas on a fast lap. Lando Norris P11 in the other McLaren ahead of Alonso, Zhou, Sebastian Vettel, Ocon and Lance Stroll. Bottas P17 after his early exit, then came Tsunoda, Schumacher and the other Williams of Nicholas Latifi.